the new Judgment Day, they suck. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's been about a month since the events that took place at SummerSlam and the formation of the new Judgment Day. Dom betrayed Rhea, sided with Liv, Finn turned on Damian. We got the whole shot of the new Judgment Day on the Raw after SummerSlam, and people on Twitter, they call it auralist, and I would agree it is auralist, and people just they weren't feeling it, and I was like, I like it, I'm gonna give it time, etc. But time's up. You had your chance, Bash in Berlin, you blew it. We're gonna get into that. Welcome back to Red Hot Wrestling. Like I said, today we are gonna get into why this new Judgment Day sucks. Absolutely sucks, and that we can't take them seriously. But before I do, obviously, please support the channel, like the video, subscribe, click the notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload another video. Let's get into it. So Bash in Berlin just passed. I did my predictions, and I did say that I thought Dom and Liv would win. I did. I genuinely thought so. Now, but before I rant and get into everything that I just disliked about it, I understand why Damian and Rhea won. I do not agree with it at all. But I understand why. It is so we can lead. Rhea pinned Liv. She gets a title match, Bad Blood. There you go. We still could have got the match if they lost. So, and also I do understand the fact that maybe they didn't want to pin Damian, 2 PLEs in a row, etc. So I get it. However, how the fuck? Someone explain to me how I'm supposed to take these lots seriously. They got packed up. It was 5v2. It was 5v2 for like the last quarter of that match, and they got packed up. Damian packed up all the Mandem. I mean, I wouldn't say all of them because Rhea did pack up JD as well. They all got packed up. It was 5v2. And they still couldn't get the job done. And here lies the problem, because these last few weeks, the only time that this new Judgment Day stood tall was once. It was when that episode when they all stood tall over Rhea and Damian when they were in the ring. The last week, on the Go Home show, you had the Judgment Day squirming away and the Terror Twins standing tall in the middle of the ring. So what the fuck are we doing? Most of this whole feud, like these Raws, have been the Judgment Day getting packed up. So I thought, okay, Bash in Berlin, they're gonna get their win. We're gonna continue the story into Bad Blood. We're gonna progress it with it's gonna be 5-on-2. That's why they can't get the job done, etc. So I thought, obviously, the route we're going in, okay, it's gonna be 5v2. Instead of them getting packed up, we're gonna show that they're a serious faction. They're gonna help Dom and Liv win the match. This is what's gonna happen. The numbers game always prevails. But nah, not this time. So they lose. When they easily could have won, and you still could have had your match. You really could have. When you look at that match at SummerSlam between Liv and Rhea, because I genuinely think the main reason, and why it's played out like this, the main reason for these lot winning is simply because they want to get to Rhea versus Liv for the title at Bad Blood. When we still could have got that, because when you look at SummerSlam, Liv didn't even win clean. Rhea can still say that she can win. And I swear, if they do this in Hell in a Cell, then it further proves my point that the whole premise of it being in Hell in a Cell was she didn't want no interferences, like no, just her 1v1, woman v woman, and she wants to get her hands on Liv and wants to pack her up. You know what I mean? You could have done that. You could have easily done that if they again Judgment Day caused them the win by interfering. oh, Hell in a Cell even means more. So they better not do Hell in a Cell because they have no reason doing Hell in a Cell because Rhea's pinned Liv. Rhea should get a match and doesn't need to be in Hell in a Cell. We only need one Hell in a Cell match anyway for Bad Blood, Punk versus Drew McIntyre. So why the fuck, if it's in Hell in a Cell, and I pray to God it's not, because then this result's gonna get me even more mad. It's gonna get me even more mad. Then, what was the point? What was the point if it isn't Hell in a Cell for Liv and Dom losing at Berlin? What's the point? Bash in Berlin I enjoyed. I did. I even enjoyed this match, but this result right here, how, like I said, you simply can't take them seriously. And again, I gave you the benefit of the doubt because when you look at the group and you just like and you analyze it and you go one by one, they are all losers, all of them, they're losers. Besides Liv, who's the champion, obviously, but Carlito is there for vibes. That's it. He's there for vibes. He's the comedic relief. He's the jokester. He's there for vibes. So let's get Carlito out the way. JD gets picked up every single time. He's the guy that's there to do a heist spot to get packed up because he sells great. That's his job. He's just there to get beat up every single time. Finn's been a loser for years now. He all he does is lose. That's all he does. In singles matches, he loses. In tag team matches, you know what I mean? Then he might win the title, might win the tag titles, which he's won 3 times now. Okay, there you go. But in singles matches, all he does is lose. And he's effectively the leader of this group. And he might be the biggest loser of them all. And then Dom, and I wish they would stop booking this nigga like a straight up, like, he's useless. Genuinely, Dom, I understand the chicken shit heel thing. I do. But this nigga, like, again, and I want him to get like a singles run to win a singles title at some point. And he can cheat to win, that's great. But this nigga he's always booked to look like he couldn't win a singles match against anybody on his own. He couldn't do it. Like, I get the chicken shit heel shtick, and they should keep that, but he's gotta look somewhat dominant. And again, the booking throughout the match, and they did have the time where Liv distracted Damien outside, which allowed Dom to get out the ring and then push him to the steel steps. Then Dom got some offense, not a lot, until we got the comeback. Most of the match, again, was the Territorians standing tall and being dominant. So that happens. So they dominate the whole match, basically, and they win it. How am I supposed to take this group seriously? It's filled with losers. And I thought, okay, that's fine. You look at them as individuals, they're all losers. Dom, great heel, but obviously needs people to win matches. Finn, loser. JD always gets packed up, you know what I mean? Carlito there for vibes. Liv's the champion, but we know. You know what I mean? So I thought, okay, as a united group, they would show some sort of authority, some sort of dominance. Like we needed more of what happened, I believe, 2 weeks ago on Raw when they stood tall. We needed them to come out here, interfere. Damian Priest does his best. He does his best. He tries to go effectively be 4-on-1 with all these guys, but ultimately loses. Maybe distraction, low blow by Dom, 619, Frog Splash, etc. Rick of the Eyes, whatever, something, just to prove that the numbers advantage is just too much for Damian and Rhea to overcome, and we should take this Judgment Day seriously due to the numbers and as a unit, as a well-oiled unit together, they would be dominant enough to be taken seriously. They just got packed up 5v2. Four of them couldn't beat Damien. So how am I supposed to take this faction seriously moving forward? How? They were a joke. And they are the top faction on Raw. This new Judgment Day, wallahi, it's like it's the wish version of the original. There is, and for anyone that had high hopes that Finn would eventually go back to winning the world title at some point, because this would make him look dominant, would bring back that the Prince will make him, more vicious. It's not. It's not happening. I never believed it. But to those who did, this is your proof. They're not to be taken seriously. You just can't. How am I going to take them seriously moving forward? I cannot. I can't. I can't. God damn. Triple H, man. Yeah, you gotta explain this one, because I don't understand why they've lost this match. I just don't. I really don't. It makes no sense. But you guys, let me know in the comments down below if you agree with me, if you don't, if you thought the Judgment Day rightfully lost this match. Just let me know, man. If they were gonna lose the match, well, I'm not even done. If they were gonna lose the match, as stupid as it would be, because why wouldn't they come out? Don't have them come out and interfere, especially for that much of the match. Bro, it's 5v2, bro. Look back up. 5v2. It's embarrassing, bro. Oh my god. Oh man, get me out of here, man. Like the video, subscribe, click notification bell, and like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you thought, because I don't understand, man. Judgment Day. What's the point? What's the point, man? Fucking hell. See you in the next video. Peace.